Companies that want to do business with the city of Oakland will have to dig back into their past. KPIX5's Kenny Choi on how they will have to explain any ties to slavery. Kenny?
Well, the city council approved a resolution this week that revives an ordinance that was passed 15 years ago. Now, supporters believe that this will lead to transparency for companies, while critics say that this will only lead to something else. They're saying that money will be transferred from one group to another and that it's nothing new. An initial search by the Oakland City Attorney's Office identified companies like Wells Fargo, Bank of America, JP Chase, and 6 other businesses in Oakland may have to research and then disclose any historical ties to slavery they may find under this new resolution.
And if they found evidence that that company did profit off of the back of enslaved Africans, they'll have to sign that under penalty of perjury.
The resolution also requires the city administrator to create guidelines for a fund which companies with ties to slavery could contribute to voluntarily, helping Oakland's poorest neighborhoods.
A step-by-step, how is this going to be implemented? Who is it going to be targeting? Who's going to then be the recipient? I don't think it's going to work.
It recognizes that the legacies of slavery are ongoing.
According to the city attorney's memo, companies that provide insurance or financial services to the city and others would be subject to the ordinance. B says it will foster transparency.
It promotes healing, and it also takes one important step towards remedying the effects of this legacy of enslavement.
There would be more identified resentment if they find any companies that did have some tie to slavery from 170 years ago.
The resolution also requires the city administrator to prepare an affidavit form immediately for contractors and have it sent to them by the end of the year.
Yeah, Kenny, this ordinance initially passed in 2005. Was it ever implemented then?
So, Ken, according to the city attorney's memo to the city council, there's no public information that shows that companies complied or evidence of this affidavit form. That's one reason why the city attorney and the city council are asking the city administrator to create this form. And by the way, any company that enters a new contract with the city of Oakland would have to sign this affidavit form before entering an agreement. The city attorney also says that the office reached out to the city administrator and that the city administrator is on board to implement this new resolution, or this revived resolution.
On the books for years, but now finally being implemented. All right, Kenny Choi, thank you.